Duelists, it is I, Hellgear. Now, we're not going to go through what you just saw. The Jurrac stuff has decided to find its way through. So I want to talk a little bit about this because this is the dinosaur deck from the Hidden Arsenal dual terminal world that didn't get enough love. In fact, a good majority of Jurrac stuff has been too slow for modern era. Even when you splash in the dinosaur engine. Believe me, I've done testing. So, a quick little housekeeping on Jurrac. This deck's archetype of dinosaurs, outside of the Jurrac Meteor that you see in the picture, and the level 1 fire dinosaur tuner Jurrac Aeolo, is known for summoning monsters with 1700 points or less, which at the time was a big statement since most of the searches after destruction from battle only searched for cards with 1500 points or less. The Jurrac deck of today was mainly more defensive than anything else. And I've managed to pick up the rest of my Jurrac pieces. But we're going to look at the Jurrac stuff as we go into this, just to give you guys the interesting. We're going to do a little bit of market watch beat here. So I'm hoping that we get a little bit more good stuff. And since Nibiru has its version outside of the rock, hopefully there's a version of Jurrac Meteor where we get the dinosaur outside of that rock. But leave your thoughts on the upcoming Jurrac support in the comments section below. All right, let's take a look at this stuff. New level 1, 1300 points. Okay. I wonder what the alternate art for these guys could possibly be. Well, that's got a lot of Jurracs on there. So this is Jurrac Megalo, level 1 fire dino tuner. 3 effects, all once per turn. If you control a dinosaur, special summon this card from your hand. Cool. Extenders are good. During your main phase, discard 2 cards, including a Jurrac, and draw 2. All right. I can get a yellow in the grave for graveyard recursion. If destroyed by battle or card effect, send a Jurrac monster from deck or extra deck to the grave except Megalo. I wonder if there are going to be some extra deck implications, because they only have like 3 major Jurrac monsters in the extra deck. So hopefully we'll get some more new stuff here. Named after the Megalosaurus, the first named dinosaur. Is that a new Storico? No, it's a Stego. So here we go. There's a 1700 points. Oh yes, and Jurrac is fire dinosaur attributes. If you haven't made it, if they haven't made it perfectly clear here, 1700 attack, 900 in the back. First effect is once per turn. It has 2 effects. During your main phase, destroy a card you control, and if you do, send a dinosaur from your deck to the graveyard, then special summon any number of Jurrac monsters from hand or deck whose levels total equal the sent monsters level, ignoring summoning conditions except another Stego. And you're locked into special summoning dinosaurs for the rest of the turn. Let me read that once. Let me read this one more time. So, if I destroy baby Sarasaurus, I can special summon Jurracs that are level 2. Let me take a look at my Jurrac core. Luckily, I keep this very close by. But we'll read that in a minute. Fact number 2. When destroyed by battle, return a card on the field to the hand. Okay, that's going to miss timing because it says when and not if. Unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. So, let's move on to the next one. I'll talk about the level 2s in a bit. Oh, we've got a new tuner. Okay. It's a level 10 fire dinosaur. Astero. Generic one tuner, non. And okay, the tuner is generic, but you need one or more non-tuner dinosaurs. All right. If Synchro Summon, set a Jurrac spell or trap from your deck to the graveyard. Do they even have spells? Does Jurrac even have spells? Like, I know they have a trap. They have traps, but do they have spells? Like, there better be some Jurrac spells. Once per turn, if your opponent would special summon monsters, quick effect, banish 2 dinosaurs from your graveyard, negate, and destroy. Okay, so you're, what is it, Dolka? Or is that Logia? Okay, so it's another Logia. Alright, that's fine. I had to look at the extra deck here. It's good that I have my core here. So it's like Solemn Strike, too. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can banish 2 Jurrac monsters from your graveyard, including this card. Special summon Jurrac Meteor, treated as Synchro Summon. Well, all right. That means we nuke the board. All right. I gotta pause this for a minute because I got the Jurrac Meteor right here in my hand. But that's pretty good. Because remember, on Synchro Summon, Jurrac Meteor blows everything up, then brings back a Jurrac Tuner from the graveyard. So you can bring back our level 1 newbie here, Megalo. Or you can bring back one of the other tuners like Aeolo. Here's a spell. Okay, Jurrac Volcano. 3 effects each once per turn. During your main phase, destroy a dinosaur monster you control, and if you do, special summon a Jurrac from the deck. That is a definite 3 of. Blow up baby Cerosaurus and +2. Oh, that's so glorious. Special summon. That is so, ooh. Not just baby Cerosaurus, petite Pteranodon too. Ooh. Wild Survivors is looking pretty good on the dinosaurs. Ooh. You know what? This field spell is going to make that quarter-century baby Cerosaurus real sought after right now. And I wouldn't be surprised to see those petite Pteranodons go up too in price, those ultra rares from the old structure deck. If your opponent special summons monsters during the turn, they activate 4 monster effects or more. Special summon Jurrac Meteor from the extra deck, treated as a synchro summon. We're just blowing everything up with this stuff. Oh, man. I am so glad I have another Jurrac Meteor on order. I just have not gotten it yet. Oh. You know what? That 3rd copy of Evil Czar Lars that I got when Evil Czar Lars came out is about to make real good use. Number 3. If Jurrac monsters you control will be destroyed by card effect, banish a dinosaur from your graveyard instead. Will this field spell replace Jurassic World in the Jurrac deck? Lost World in the Jurrac deck? That's for you to decide. But it's good to know that Jurracs actually have a field spell. And I do like that. Just blow up a baby Cerosaurus or petite Pteranodon and then +2. I love that. Like blowing up a baby to +1 is gold. Ooh, could you do that with Scraptor too? Can you blow up the Scraptor and +2 off of this? Oh man, the dinosaur combinations are coming. I can't wait for Dual Evolution to do his run of the new Jurrac stuff. Okay. And then we got the repeats of reprints. So we got Velo, Monoloth, Titan, Guaiba, Dino, Galim, Aolo, Higanoto, Velfito. Those are the other two synchro monsters. All right, so we're gonna stick a pin on this, and we're gonna look at some of these other cards. So here we are on the TCG player, the live stuff. Okay, so as you can see, Jurrac Impact is the trap card. Now, to those of you who need to know about Meteor, you're not getting this particular one. They have the Hidden Arsenal secret rare that's a lot cheaper. But essentially, when synchro summon, it blows all other cards up on the field, and then you special summon a tuner. So this is the original Nibiru, ladies and gentlemen. But instead of leaving a token, it just brought something back from your graveyard. That was one of the few Jurrac cards that was actually pretty good. Titano, this is the one that's being reprinted. You can't normal summon this. I mean, you can't special summon this card, from what I remember. Yep, cannot be special summoned. While face up on the field, this card cannot be targeted by the effects of traps or effect monsters. So literally, this thing can out Labyrinth. See, back in the day, we used Big Evolution Pill to tribute this without summoning, because you had to give up one of your dinosaurs to bust out with Big Evolution Pill. But today's dinosaur duelist can just use the continuous spell Jurassic Power, which lets your level 5 or higher dinosaurs get summoned without tributing. Once per turn, you can banish a Jurrac monster with 1700 or less attack from your graveyard to give this an 1,000-point attack boost for the turn. And it's good that they're reprinting these because they have to give them the updated text. Not remove from play, but banish. All right. Next up is Aolo. This is the one that the dinosaur decks used back in the day. This is the level 1 tuner. Okay. Tributed to special summon a level 4 or lower Jurrac from grave, except another copy of itself. Well, again, old school Dino builds ran this as a one of. I'm supposed to be looking at prices for this, but I want to look at some other prices. See, Golem is the other level 2 tuner. This stuff is like super duper cheap. Storico is another level 2. Dino is the level 3 tuner. Dino, whatever. So these are the other two synchros, Higanoto and Velfito. Again, this is just like pennies on the dollar here. But I'm going to look at Higanoto here because Velfito is funny on attack strength. While face-up, all face-up Jurrac monsters you control gain 200 points for each in your graveyard. Now Velfito, on the other hand, and has questionable attack points. Oh, geez, they bought out the secret rare. Oops. Wow. Just by me talking about this, this is the secret rare one. I'm glad I have this thing. Man, did they really buy this out? Oh my goodness, this is from, when was the last sale of this stuff? View more data. Oh, they've been buying this out today. Oh, they've been buying this out. I'm recording this on 9/11. Look at this stuff. Wow. Look at all these sales. There are 5 listings. My God, everybody came through and bought the meteors out of existence. Woo! I'm so glad I have mine. I am so glad I have mine. Damn, too bad. $45. Hey, real talk. You're not spending don't spend $45 for this. Just get the reprint. Don't hurt yourself trying to get this. I know it's not max rarity, it's mid max rarity, but damn, don't hurt yourself trying to do that. We've already got one expensive ass fire sacral in the form of the Trident Dragion. But wow. Okay, I need to see Mr. Masochist himself. Velo, this is the guy. Oh my goodness, even Velo got bought out. Oh, MCO 40 is going to have a field day when he does Market Watch for the 12th. I am so glad I bought 3 of these earlier. I am so glad I bought 3 of these when I first heard the Jurrac support was coming out. I'm so glad I bought this stuff. That other Jurrac Meteor that I ordered might be lost in the mail, but you know what? I have one, and I ain't mad. I have one. Woo, boy. So Velo, when destroyed by battle and is sent to the graveyard, special summons a Jurrac monster with 1700 attack or less from your deck. Again, as I said before in the beginning, that's the main gimmick with the Jurracs. They didn't just search for monsters with 1500 or lower. They broke the norm with 1700 or lower. Man, I can't believe that. Meteor got bought out. Velo got bought out. Hera's actually pretty cool. Hera's kind of like a summon from the hand. I'm surprised this didn't get bought out. When a defense position Jurrac you control except Hera is destroyed by battle and sent to the grave, you can special summon this from hand or graveyard. So this can save you from getting smacked. And no, folks, that is not a once per turn effect. So keep that in mind for everybody building Jurrac. It's too bad Hidden Arsenal Chapter 2 did not, or Chapter 1 just decided to ignore this entire, wow, the announcement for MCO 40's video has returned. Like, here's the trap, Jurrac Impact. If you control a dinosaur with 2500 or more attack, destroy all cards on the field. Yeah, we don't play that madness. We just don't play that madness. Historical gets you tokens. This is just the funniest mess in the world. Just to give you the ideas on things here, folks. So if you want to give up a lot of your Jurrac monsters whose levels are mostly 4, like there are a lot of 4s and 6s here, but the 2 main ones, Meteor and Velo, those things are just gone. They are gone. I forgot Brachy's is a level 3 tuner. Well, see, the hidden Arsenal 2 super rare Velo is still available at 87 listings, but the other one, they bought that out like nobody's business. Let's look at the prices for this version of it, the super rare. I'm so glad I got mine. Man, I'm so glad I got mine. So you're looking at $1, $2. Light play with tax, that's $2. $2, $2, $2. Okay, so this Velo is $2. Like most of the Hidden Arsenal stuff, you can get that for like $2. But damn, except for Meteor. The Meteor is donezo. If you didn't get you a Meteor, just wait for the reprint, you guys. Because Velo, the Speed Duel Jurrac Heras are getting bought out too. Oh my goodness. Remember, I just read what Hera does. Wow, the Speed Duel versions are gone. What is that? $2.50 to $3? That's too bad. Okay. This is gonna be so wild. I'm looking forward to building the Jurrac deck now. I even have a Xeno. I even have the Xeno Meteor. You know what? Let's look that stuff up. Let's go to Wild Survivors really fast. I want to actually, yeah, they're bringing up the Crystron stuff that just got announced. Wild Survivors. Let's look this stuff up. I gotta see. So this is $38. You can get reprints, rare reprints of the Dinosaur Core. UCT, UCT, Baby Sarah, Petite Pteranodon, Oviraptors in here, right? I just want to look at the prices of this stuff because so the Xeno Meteors is still not all, it's still $1. That's the cheap and cheap there. Ground Xenos come down. That's still a $20 card. Oh yeah, they got reprints of Archie. Archie. Get the 10 ultra rare version of that card. Don't play with this if you don't have to. Like seriously, don't play with the rare Animadorn Archosaur if you don't have to. Don't play with that. Now this Miscellaneousaurus you do have to play with, unfortunately, but that's okay because wow, this is wild. All right, so altogether about this new support, discard 2 for a plus. Like, hand adjustment is good. Megalo is going to be at least a 1 copy just for the hand adjusting purposes. Some people may play 2 of this for the hand adjusting. That's how that works. Stego, on the other hand, not Stego, but Stego. It's still a Stegosaurus, but still. The soul charge mechanic is going to be something else to play with. And even if you don't like soul charge a level 2, your level 2s like, again, Galeem and... Oh my goodness, I forgot to look up Jurrac Tyrannus. That thing is wild. I'll look that up before I close this video out. But if you want to blow up your baby Sarasaurus to get like one of the level 2s, or the Petite Pteranodon to get one of the level 2 Jurrac monsters, and then bust out with a level 4 or lower to get your engine going, I can see that happening just to blow up one dinosaur and +2. That's just amazing. I would definitely play 3 Stego. And the fact that this new Synchro monster and the field spell float into Meteor to nuke the board, that's what's going to be crazy. Because when Meteor is used by both of these effects, it counts as a Synchro summon, which means Meteor's going to hit the field. It's going to blow everything up. It's going to bring something back. Oh, this is going to be so good. Definitely going to be playing at least 2 field spell. This new Synchro monster, I'm definitely going to be playing 1 of this. Like, if not 1, you're going to play no more than 2 of the new level 10. Like, no more than 2 of the level 10 of this one, because you're still gonna play the Meteor, because you're probably gonna need more than 1 Meteor. I hope my second Meteor didn't get lost in the mail. And if it did, it's okay, because I have 1. But man, oh man, oh man. So yeah, Galeem, Starico, those are level 2s. Terra is a 3. Hera is 6. Hello, my 3 Velos, my babies. Is my Meteor in with any one of you 3? It is not. So yes, I have my 3 Velos, my Velociraptors. All right, let me go get a quick look at Tyrannus And then I'm going to wrap this video up. Okay, so here's the top Jurrac Tyrannus. There's 18 listings of this thing left on the market. So, tribute a dinosaur you control to have this card gain 500 attack. If it destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the grave, it gets another 300 attack. These are not for the turn. Those are permanent boosts. So this one is the max rarity, and it's going for, let's look at, okay, so 275 for light play. Yeah, 275 for this stuff. Like, what's the other version of Tyrannus going for before I decide to cut this out? Oh, man. Meteor got literally left the crater on the market. Jeez, that's gone. The dual terminal 2 Velos are out of here. It's just, that's so damn wild. That is so wild. The Spinos. Is Spinos worth mentioning? Is Spinos worth mentioning? I'm not sure if Spinos is worth mentioning. Okay, so there's 68 copies of the Speed Duel Tyrannus. And 96 versions of this one. Okay, so we're good. But yeah, woo, they bought these big boys out, man. Wow. You know what? Let's look at what Spinos does anyway. Just so you guys can know what this guy does. This guy does. When it destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, special summon a Spinos token. Level 1, 300. Attack 0 in the back to your opponent's side of the field in attack position. So yeah, you can get some more damage eating done. That's how Spinos works. Leave your thoughts on the Jurrac support in the comment section below. But for now, I got some plotting to do. So I'm done. Bye-bye, everybody.